So we have Goku and Vegeta's EZA as well as Gohan and Krillin's. So let's go ahead and talk about the good stuff. So the good stuff straight out the gate is the fact that the transformation condition is so much easier. Before it had to be 30 or 29% or below at the start of turn. Now it's just 50% or below at the start of turn. And then on top of that, it has to be an extra condition of it could be 5th turn from the start of turn and beyond. So pretty good, right? Then we have 3 key, 30% attack, or excuse me, 3 key, 180% attack and defense, 4 key, and 30% damage reduction if your HP is 30% or above. We have it where we get additional attacks when your HP is 50% or more, and more key as long as HP is high. The 12 key and 18 key are doing extra effects. So before it was just 30% attack and defense on both 12 and 18 key. Now it's 30% for 3 turns on the 18 key and 50% attack on 12 key, and I think it's 30% defense for 1 turn on 12 key, so not bad. Then if we go ahead and transform, we could see that Goku gets pretty good, I would say. You just basically do the same thing that we're talking about for 18 key gets 30% attack and defense, 12 key gets the same thing, so it's just copy and pasted, right? 10 key, 200% attack defense, 159% attack and defense of performing a super attack, reduces damage by 30%. Before, I believe that was if it was an extreme class, right? Yeah, that's good. That's good. High chance to perform critical hit. 5 key, 59% attack when there is an extreme class enemy, plus an additional 30% damage reduction and performance critical hit when there is a Planet Namek Saga category enemy or ally attacking in the same turn, excluding self. So this is just going to work perfectly with Gohan, where you're just going to want to be putting, I think, INT Vegeta and Goku in slot 2, and you want to just be putting Tech Gohan and Piccolo in slot 1. I think that'll be like a pretty dominant rotation for sure. It's definitely what Gohan and Krillin needed. They just needed a slot 2 that wasn't completely bad for sure. The one thing that I will say that is bad about this character is just the categories are not there. I don't know if... Let me try pulling up the 200% real quick. Yeah, if we go ahead and look here, this is the leaders. It's just like... I'm not even going to talk about this point and beyond because it's just unreasonable. But Tech Vegeta, not bad of a leader. AGL Vegeta, if you're going to be wanting to run another Planet Namek Saga ally, because Goku gets restricted later on. Or once you transform, I'll say that you get more restrictions, right? Vegeta's not the best. Tech UI Goku, again, where are you running the units I was just talking about, Planet Namek Saga? And then Broly. Broly does not want this unit on the team. Yeah, and it has to be a Planet Namek Saga, so that kind of sucks, but we'll have to see how their defense stats look like. I think they'll probably be okay. I think so. But I don't know. 60% damage reduction and like 200% attack and defense, and then 159% multiplicative, and then the 18 key being for 3 turns. Like, I think they could be definitely fun. Now let's go ahead and look at Krillin and Gohan. Okay, so I don't think their transformation condition changed because they just put the battle suit conditions, which is just after performing 4 more super attacks. All right, let's see. 12 key raises attack and defense infinitely. 18 key greatly raises attack and defense infinitely. That's crazy. Oh yeah, and then 30% crit on 24 key, not 30% dodge. Okay, so I'm assuming they're talking about that part. Yeah, okay, anyways. Medium chance to dodge, pretty good. 1 key when raising. Yeah, that's not bad. So let's see how many additional attacks they have though. So 1, 2, 3. They have 3, so you could technically get this out on turn 1. You just have to get really lucky because there's a medium chance, there's a high chance right here, and then the 4th one is right here with launching additional super attack when your key is 24. Alright, what do you look like when you transform, you know? Greatly raises attack and raises defense for 1 turn. Massively raises attack and greatly raises defense for 1 turn. So they stop stacking. I see. So it's basically like, okay, the base form is stacking, and then once you get enough super attacks, you're hit with like a soft limit, I guess you could say, or a soft cap. 200% attack and defense, high chance of evading enemies' attack. 2 key when raising keys with key spheres. 1 key if it's a rainbow key sphere, plus additional 150%, 58% attack and defense, and chance of evading enemies' attack. 20% when performing a super attack, plus an additional 77% attack. Launches additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack when 18 key or more. Launches an additional super attack and chance of evading enemies' attack 30% when key is 24%. Oh, I'm assuming that's what they're talking about. It's 30% crit on 24 key, not that, right? Yeah, that's... that's fine, it's fine. So 50% plus 20%. So they'll have a 70% chance to dodge as long as they're able to super attack first. So it's not bad at all. Now, the thing I think they're just going to be relying on is just the dodge, though. I don't think their defense will be high enough. They don't have, like, guard. They don't have damage reduction. It's just dodge, right? But that's okay. I'm okay with a dodging unit that can tank normals and just can live 70% of the time. If it's really that big of a deal, you just, you know, build dodge. But yeah, I think they look fine. But again, the other thing that just sucks with them is that we go over here and we just type in Gohan. I guess I could have just done Krillin, honestly, because Krillin has like no cards. The problem with them is exactly the same thing. 2 leaders, Gohan, which you're not going to be running Dynamic Saga with them. Well, actually, they don't need to run Dynamic Saga. They don't have any restrictions. I will say that that is good about them. They don't have any restrictions. You just are good. Oh yeah, and then the active skill gives them 24 Q2. I totally forgot about that. That's funny then. So if you don't get all of the conditions on the first turn, you could just pop the 24 key, and then all of the conditions on the bottom are just given to you automatically. Oh, okay. But yeah, these units look really good. Let me know what you guys think about them. Thank you all for watching. I hope you guys all have a great week, and hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace.